Yeah, because we're gonna find these for you. Ontario's Attorney General has called for a new investigation into the death of Stacey DeBungy. 6 years after the 41-year-old man comes of radio impersonation. They're just going to be dangerous people now that know how to use weapons. DeBungy was found in McIntyre River on October 19th of 2015. Police ruled out foul play before an autopsy was performed, declaring his death as non-criminal. An investigation done by the Office of the Independent Police Review Director said the investigation was inadequate. Sean Glassford, the OPP inspector, said in an online statement, Mr. DeBungy's family, friends, community, and the public deserve to know what happened.
What?
The OPP has set up a tip line for people to call with information. Joining us today to speak for the DeBungy family is their lawyer, Julian Faulkner. Julian, thanks for being with us. Can you tell us how the DeBungy family is taking this news?
Well, first of all, I should tell you that they were notified some months ago that the matter was being transferred from the Broken Trust Hawaii PRD investigation team to become a formal criminal investigation. So they've known for some 4 months that this was in the works. There's some
That's cool.
simply were blind to and incompetent in how they.
And it was winter time, the electricity was out and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You could just move everything out of the kitchen because that's like a fire safe area. Just have to open the window.
Kitchen window?
Yeah.
You want to jump from the kitchen window?
No.
That's what I thought.
I didn't say jump on it.
Shelter.
It was a fire.
But it came with not in my backyard
I
rhetoric.
out the window, we got stairs. I don't think there would be someone crawling up those stairs.
We have to saw off those stairs.
We'll get reaction to the
We have to
news
saw off
from
the stairs.
frontline workers and hear from traditional counselors on how Northern Indigenous
We have
led
to saw them
initiatives
off.
could be looked to as models of healing.
One part was so we totally can climb those stairs.
No way, they're going to be trying to sell out the stairs.
That story coming up soon on APTN National
The
News.
stairs are like little pizza slices. So,
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So like they'll step and then they'll try to step again, they'll miss and probably fall.
They'll eventually pile up on each other.
That too, or they crawl up.
Crawl
Once
each
they
other.
fell, they could probably just like crawl up.
And our thanks to Matt LeMay, who sent us this great photo of the Soils
Selfies are real.
band office located near Humboldt, British Columbia.
That's pretty.
Matt was able to use his drone for this amazing view of the incredible scenery. It almost looks fake. Thanks, Matt. Send your photos to share at aptn.ca for the chance to be featured as our next photo of the day. Let's take a look at tomorrow's photo.
Everything's just different colors.
It's in God's Lake. Sunny and 3 in North.
God's Lake.
7 under sunny skies in Winnipeg. 1 degree cooler.
Winnipeg.
Sunny and
Wait. Do they not do one for Quebec?
starting on the east coast. 9 in St. John's with rain. 13 and rain in Halifax. Rain in Nain and a high of 5. 8 with showers for Happy Valley Goose Bay. Sunny.
Wow.
17 in Montreal. 6 with showers in Chibougamau. 14 in Sault Ste.
You
Marie.
just wanted to say
13 in
shit.
Cloudy in North Bay. 10 in Thunder
Wawa.
Bay. 6 with rain in Subic.
Lake.
Plus 3 with showers in God's Lake. Sunny and 3 in Norway House. 7 under sunny skies in Winnipeg. 1 degree cooler for Dauphin. Sunny and 6 in Regina. 9 in sunny in North Battleford.
Uranium City.
Uranium City.
Uranium
Rapids,
City.
We should go there.
In Northern Alberta, 9 in Fort McMurray. 10 in Grand Prairie.
Swear it's good.
Minus 2 with snow in
Believe me.
Arviette. 3 below in Baker Lake. Snow in
Oh my
Westwood
God.
and Resolute. Minus 6 with snow in Igloo. Residential schools.
No more of this?
Geraldine Chimneys. spent part of her first National Day for Truth and Reconciliation waiting for a phone call from the Prime Minister. The day before, she had received an urgent request to have her name added to a list of survivors the PM might call. Shingus, who is our guest on a new episode of Face to Face tonight, never did receive that call and felt even more degraded after finding out Justin Trudeau went on a vacation.
It surely shows his privilege, but it also shows our history with Canada. Like, Canada, they sent us to boarding school. Like, and they had that secret. And it's almost like he's continuing to hide that secret by going and, on a vacation on this most important day for all of us survivors. It was really disheartening, very disrespectful.
And you can catch our
That's all they wanted to hear. It was disrespectful. I was waiting
Face
for
to
it.
Face in less than 2 minutes time. That is all the time we have for your AP10 National News for this Tuesday. Tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for In Focus. Host Melissa Ridgen will be shining the spotlight on Indigenous entrepreneurs. I'm Dennis Ward. Thanks for being with us. Have a great night.
Oh, no.
Kalima.
Hold on.
Good evening, I'm Ian Hannibal.
As always.
Tonight, another senior military official with another allegation of sexual
Again?
misconduct. He was supposed to be
God damn. Fuck, you guys cannot keep it in your fucking pants. Oh my god, the best one? The second one that came out. He was the guy who they assigned to investigate the fucking, what do you call it? The sexual assault charges for the fucking military, the Canadian military. And he got charged with sexual assault. Like, that's fucking bad. They're like 4 in. 4 people who are charged with like sexual assault from like fucking dozens of women. And they're like, clearly there's like a systemic issue. And they got all women as like now these top fucking positions, whatever, and they're still coming up with more sexual assault charges. That's crazy.
Women are crazy.
No, but that's bad. Like, oh, that's so bad.
You must really suck if that's happening too.
Oh, like, honestly, Trudeau's getting, like, the shit of the shit. Like, it's great. Fucking murdered children, murdered Native American children, fucking... He's plunging us into, like, insurmountable debt. People think he's conspiring with fucking China. It's so great. Oh, look at that. Speaking of...
resolutions and are a threat to the region. Reaction from the White House Tuesday with calls for urgent dialogue and diplomacy, just hours after North Korea fired at least one submarine-launched ballistic missile from its eastern coast into waters off Japan, according to South Korean and Japanese officials. Japan's prime minister says North Korea's continued missile launches since last month are very regrettable. The U.S. military calling the launch destabilizing, but said it did not pose an immediate threat. Last week, North Korea's leader said his country is only increasing its military in self-defense and not to start a war. The latest test launch came on the heels of a meeting of U.S. and
I said Russia.
Yeah.
And China. That's the specific. They're all in another race again, military race. And it's for the kinetic warhead.
Really?
Yes. And pretty much what it does is causes, like, I guess, I
No
wouldn't say
shit.
it's small, but it's like
just as powerful as a nuclear bomb,
Okay.
but it doesn't leave atomic radiation or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
So it's pretty much how like a meteor works when it hits the ground.
Oh dear.
It fucking hits and it spreads everything around it, and then it causes like a big wave. Well, this is what this missile does, and it's retrievable. Apparently,
Where'd you hear this?
it was from Sky, but they were talking about like weapons and stuff like that. He brought it up. I think it was from whose podcast is that again?
Joe
The bald guy.
Rogan?
Yeah. I think it was Joe Rogan or it was like so they've got the podcast that he listens to. It's like just something to do with like weapons, different ones.
That's
coming
fucked
out,
up.
Like the new things, or whatever.
Okay, so he's like into that fucking propaganda shit. He's like a Trumper. He's all into that Trump shit. Yeah, he's all up in that Trump shit. I knew it. Because Trump isn't like a bad seed anymore. Because like now Trump is being harassed.
Oh no, nothing like that. It was like before when he was running for when he was in presidency. He's like saying like, what was that? I just fucking was like, oh, I know what to say about it when I talk about it. Now I don't remember.
Yeah. But if he's into Trump, he's into all that propaganda shit. Like,
I was saying something like he like really helped out like some of the workers or whatever.
he helped out fucking coal miners, first of all, and not the people who were working in the coal mines. The people who had fucking stuck in the coal mines. Just saying. Like, he didn't actually help anybody except people who were already rich who are almost going to be poor. Like, oh my god, you would have lost your job and would have had to start all over because you fucking put all your life savings into the fucking oil industry, but you already live in a fucking $3 million home. Like, sorry you can't go on 7 vacations to Hawaii a year. Fucking dicks. God, you would have to change your job occupation. Oh God, no. Join the fucking rest of the world who loses their job and has nothing else to do.
That's still getting plenty of attention. According to the report, China tested a nuclear-capable hypersonic missile in August that circled the globe before speeding towards its target, demonstrating an advanced space capability that reportedly caught U.S. intelligence by surprise.
There it is.
The U.S. Defense Secretary declined to comment about the report Monday, but he says Washington is closely watching China's development of advanced weapons systems. The Financial Times citing 5 unnamed sources familiar with the test, including one who said, "We have no idea how China did this." Hypersonic weapons are difficult to defend against because they fly at lower altitudes than ballistic missiles, but can achieve more than 5 times the speed of sound. The Telegraph breaking down some of the strategic advantages, including increased maneuverability, that can make them very difficult to counter.
We're fucked.
The Chinese Foreign Ministry denied the report, saying China had tested a space vehicle, not a hypersonic missile. Melissa Duggan,
fucking
City
shit
News.
in order.
I'm not China!
Get your shit together. Get your shit in order because we're going to be going to war soon. We never might not even be at war because it might just obliterate us. Hold us hostage. So, might be a good time to learn how to use it. Because I don't expect Canada to actually defend you because we don't have an army. We have specialists.
Oh man.
Fuck.
That's
so fucked.
weird. So
Weird. Fuck. Hope you know
oh my god.
I'll look for the vinegar powder because it's probably the last time.
Oh my god. It might be in one of the bags. It's gotta be in one of the bags. Why are you fucking linking?
Because fucked. God. Put on something good.
Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Fuck we got. Oh. Holy shit, if I ever get fired, I'll be working at Amazon.
No.
Indigenous communities in Ecuador are taking on the government to protect the Amazon forest and stop a president who is determined to increase oil development in the country. Leaders of the Amazonian indigenous communities have sued the government to halt President Guillermo Lasso's expansion efforts that they call a policy of death. When Lasso took office in May, he immediately issued 2 decrees. One was meant to facilitate development of oil blocks in the environmentally sensitive forest, and the second was to attract more foreign investment for mining projects. Indigenous communities are asking the Constitutional Court, the country's highest judicial body, to nullify both orders.
Stop ending life. Let's protect the Amazon and take care of the only home of all human beings, which is Mother Nature. So we will immediately follow up on this legal action without leaving aside the right to resistance and mobilization throughout the national territory.
Watch good news. I have to pretend I'm a little bit interested.
Guillermo Lasso is preparing to go to COP26 and present a proposal for Ecuador's ecological transition.
You hear about this? And your dad made a comment about never buying anything John Deere.
Monday. We have an amazing show for everybody today. What do we have, Crystal?
Indeed, we do. Lots to get to this morning. So first of all, we've got some big updates, a clash between Bernie Sanders and Joe Manchin. Bernie actually published an op-ed in a local West Virginia paper calling out Manchin. Manchin hit back. What does it mean? We'll get into all of that. Some pretty spicy Epstein details from the new Michael Wolff book. Some things to say about both Bill Clinton and Donald Trump, so you don't want to miss that one. We've got all your Katie Couric RBG news for you. Also, an update on that whole.
Some cats like salty